All right, so I'm in the city of San Fernando, California, and I'm visiting the Casa de Lopez. It was actually built back in 1881 through 1883, and it's considered to be one of the oldest houses here in San Fernando Valley, actually. And I find it pretty fascinating because now you got the old post office, which used to be over here, and obviously you got the this is called Trinidad Catholic Church. And so there's a lot of history here as far as the roots and the foundation of the San Fernando city, which is the Misión de San Fernando Rey de España. The mission is actually located, I would say maybe less than a mile from here, but this is called Casa de Lopez, and it's pretty interesting because it's the original house. It says right here, Casa de Lopez, erected by Valentin Lopez, occupied by Geronimo Lopez, purchased by the city of San Fernando, survived major earthquake in 1971, restored by San Fernando in 1974, and rededicated by the city of San Fernando and marked by San Fernando Mission Parlor, Native Daughters of the Golden West in 1975. And so right here you have a little bit of what the adobe. This is the original adobe that the house was actually built on. Obviously now there's a new material here that was built over the adobe. We're not allowed to go in the house right now because it's closed, and I don't want to force my way in there, obviously. But ooh, look at that! The bells are ringing. That's pretty awesome. I didn't expect that. I like the aesthetics of this, the church here and the house, Casa de Lopez, Geronimo Lopez. So this is called, it's called San Fernando Catholic Church, okay? And, this is actually an active church, and, there's people here waiting for Mass. But this historical monument over here, this historical house is something, a thing of the past, and I find it very, very interesting. I love the flowers here. I love the fact that we can just come in and onto the property. It's owned by the city of San Fernando, and visit and marvel at it and enjoy the history of the city of San Fernando. There's an orange tree here. This is what they would consider the garden area back in when the house was built. There's a window here, and we can take a little glimpse. I would assume this is a modernized kitchen, but the kitchen itself is pretty tiny, obviously, for a house that's built so many years ago. And they have a fountain here, which obviously is not operable. There's no water going through it, but this would be the garden area again. They got a statue of Father Juniper. This would actually be his correct stature. He was considered to be a very short friar, and but you got some of the plants here, and this would be pomegranates, actually, or they are pomegranates. It's just not fully ripe, or they're not. I guess they're not blooming very well. But you got some jasmine over here in the back of the wall. And I love the way the church looks in the background from the house right here. And again, this is something, it's historical and it's beautiful. And I've known about this house for so many years. Ever since I was a little kid, I used to come here. So this is the tree was planted in memory of Carolyn Riggs, Lopez Adobe curators, 1977-1998. 1998. This would be the tree right here, which is a pine tree. And there's some information over here, but it's very well kept. It's not pristine or anything, but I love the fact that people respect this. All around here in the city of San Fernando, you have pretty much a thriving community here, where you have stores, and you have the JCPenney, which is another historical in itself. It's a historical store, in that it has been here for at least 50 years, and it's still operating even through the pandemic and everything. So Casa de Adobe Preservation Project. So they take really good pride and they take care of this property here, and rightfully so. It belongs to the people, and you know, it belongs to the city of San Fernando. Again, I love the way the church looks in the background right there. Let me zoom in a little bit. It is something very, very awesome. I love it. I love the way the bells ring when mass is about to begin too. So there you have it. Beautiful Casa de Adobe.